welcome back to Coffee Talk. This is episode 2.7. Sorry for being gone a while. I've been going through quite a lot of healing, a lot of repairing, a lot of issues. But I am going to definitely finish this before I start any other live streams, because I do have some other games lined up that I do want to make that I want to stream. But just making sure my thing is working. I am going to finish this before I start any other games. I do have games lined up that I do plan on streaming. I just want to get this one done first, because this game itself, I feel like, is important and great enough on its own to, warrant focusing on streaming this first before I get distracted with anything else. So yeah, I do have quite a ways to go though, so let's get into it. Oh, hang on. Gotta check this. Really look at people who's with me no matter what, and I won't take it. Schedule. Hey. Am I just... What? Knock knock. Anyone there? Mr. Bailey's, hi. I'm sorry I didn't hear you come in. How are you tonight? I'm alright. Oh, hold on, I gotta get this. I'm alright. You sound totally radical, dude. I'm alright. But you look pretty distracted. A penny for your thoughts? You can have them for free. I was just pondering the hidden side of things. How different the world is under the surface compared to what we think it is. Nothing and no one is exactly what they appear to be. Funny, I was having similar thoughts on my way here. I guess now that we spend so much time on social media, people believe we can be summed up into a picture or a sentence. But it's not like that. It's not that easy to know someone. Even if that someone is yourself. Especially if that someone is yourself. Sounds like we agreed on this. We sure do. And it's been on my mind a lot in the past few days. Does that have anything to do with your wedding to Mr. Luck? Got it in what? How are things on that front? A few days ago we decided to take some time apart to think. That sounds ominous. No, I don't mean it like that. It wasn't a breakup or even a break. Phew. You've been through so much. There's no walking back on our relationship now. But sometimes you're so together that you lose sight of the big picture, you know? I think I see what you mean. So we decided to give each other a bit of space and figure out what we really want out of our wedding. But more importantly, out of our marriage. I see. Have you made any progress on that front? Also, sorry if y'all can hear any wind blowing. My fan's kind of going on me a little bit, so I do apologize about that. Do you want the short version or the long version? I'm always here for the full story. Alright then, I'm gonna tell you everything. But I think I should order first. Sure thing. What can I make you tonight? I'm not feeling fussy. Anything warm would do. So anything, really. Makes sense. What about some herbal tea then? Hibiscus? Butterfly pea? Butterfly pea or hibiscus sounds great, with milk and honey, please. Butterfly pea or hibiscus? I'll give you hibiscus. I'm feeling lovey-dovey. With milk and honey, in that order, right? That's what he said. Sweetheart latte. with some latte art. Uh, That's my guess. Okay. Here you go. I hope you like it. Thanks, Napa. This is so nice, and it brings me way back. You know, you know how I'm not really in touch with my family anymore. Yes, I'm sorry about that. Don't be. I don't even miss them most of the time. In the end, they're just a random bunch of people. We don't have that. We don't have very much in common. It's good that you've learned that about yourself, Mr. Bayliss. I think so too. There's just one person I miss, but I've been missing her a while now. Ah, someone who passed away, I'm guessing? Exactly. Spot on again, Napa. I used to have a very close relationship with my great aunt. When I was little, my parents fought all the time. I still remember in my bones how that made me feel. The fear that one of them, or both of them, would walk away and abandon me. A bit ironic in hindsight, but then it was many years ago. Yes, it's quite normal for a little child to care about their parents, no matter who they are or how they behave. That's true. Anyway, I spent almost all my evenings curled up into a ball in my room, trying hard not to listen to all the shouting, except when my gran came to visit. Not that her being around prevented fighting. Elven society is amazing at keeping up appearances, except in front of the family. But she got how it made me feel, so she went out of her way to take the sting out of it. She would keep me company and bring me a cup of herbal tea with milk and honey in it. And drinking this now with you, it feels a lot like family again. Sounds like she was a perceptive person. She truly was the best of them until she got sick. Oh no, how did that happen? I thought elves don't get sick. Ah, see, that's the part of the elven disinformation. Elves don't get sick with your little run-of-the-mill colds, but they do get big, bad diseases like everyone else. It's not uncommon for us to die from them. Except there's this assumption in elven society that if you live the right sort of life, you'll pass away peacefully in your bed. So that's what families say, most of the time, when someone dies. Incidentally, that also means they need to pretend everything is fine until the very last moment. So that's what they did to my aunt. They basically shut her in during her last few weeks. That sounds really awful. I did manage to visit her, and she put on a brave face, but it's clear she wasn't happy. But then she wasn't very happy before that either. At least she had you. It must have been a little consolation, but yes, I'm glad I was able to be with her. Ugh, to think I came very close to being trapped with those people. I'm pretty sure she would have hated that for me. A little part of me hopes she'd be proud of me right now. I'm certain she would be. Thanks, Napas. Hey, here you are, letting me blab on again. That's more than fine, but do you think growing up among conflict might explain why things are, well, a bit difficult to work out sometimes between you and Lua? I definitely think that's part of it. In fact. Oh, is the mademoiselle? Oh, sir. It's a good madam. Good evening. Good evening. Hi. Hi, not boss. And hi. I don't think we've met before. I'm Silver. Hey, baby, now, best friend. And hi, I don't think we've met before. I'm Silver. Hey! That's why his name's Silver. I got friends. I'm Bailey. It's nice to meet you. I'm guessing you're Amanda? We are, but you do not appear to be a hive. How did you... Lua told me she ran into you a week or so ago. Oh, the nice earthling we met on our first night here. That's a satisfactory explanation. And so, are you her date? I'm a little more than that. I'm her fiancé. Truly? Fiancé is a successful outcome of dates with a 0.013 p probability. Congratulations on your excellent odds actualization. Thank you. Now, Cafe Offspring, we are wishing for... Now, Cafe Offspring, we are wishing for a drink. Cafe Offspring. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Cafe Offspring? How did you acquire that new title? Alright, it sounds like something I shouldn't prod too hard. Never mind me. You were about to order a man. We were. And what we wish for is a memorable party experience. Ah, I suspected something like that. Last visited in a while, huh? That is accurate. I take it you've completed your research on Earth? Almost. We are quite satisfied with the outcomes of our missions. Interesting, that sounds like there's a story there. Well, first tell me, what sort of experience are you after? We wish to have something we never had before. Time to get creative then. Yes! Take care not to reuse any ingredient you have served us in the past. Okay. What have I served her? I can serve that. Here you go. Hopefully this tastes new to you. It's done! It's This is at least 56.941% different from anything else we have experienced. We are, as Earthlings would express, delighted. According to our calculations, this is our 39,846 new experience since arriving on Earth. That's quite a lot. Perhaps, however, most of them were rather insignificant in nature. Oh, what about this one? This one is in the 99th percentile of significance. Is that good or bad? She means it's very significant, right, Amanda? Very much so. We enjoyed this place and we will miss it. That's... Don't mind me getting a bit emotional here. Anyhow, I trust the agent gave you no more trouble? That one was quite close, actually. We had a little brush with the authorities, you see. Yeah, Lulu mentioned that. He made her really angry. She was still seething when she came home tonight. Please tell her I'll be grateful for that. Well, that agent kept looking into things, even after his second visit here. But that's where your help really came in handy now, boss. My help? Yes, the card that you got off the agent. We asked for help from an associate to run it through the mind you call computer. Once the contents of the card had been unveiled, we analyzed the language of its communication. Excuse me. Which is quite an interesting mix, if we may say so. It is roughly 60.0923% syntax and 39.9077% mathematics. We then led a polynomial time attack on its encryption, expressing the ciphertext as... The point is, Amanda managed to get into the fire system. She obfuscated all mentions of any of us or save beyond recognition. And some totally legitimate orders came in. Send the agent to Europe on an urgent mission, which should last more than long enough for him to forget all about us. Woof! That sounds incredible. It does sound thrilling. It was a very simple matter of applying hive knowledge. Be that as it may, that's great work, Amanda. We are pleased! Amanda is amazing. Let's not forget who got the card in the first place. You really helped us there, my boss. Thank you. I'm very glad to hear that. I'm very relieved. Yes, we have thought on it for a while, and we have decided we do not care for that sort of excitement. Achievement unlocked. 40,000 some around the world. Oh. Not if it makes our siblings so sad. You've really gotten the hang of emotions now, haven't you, Amanda? Thank you, Offspring. If that is the case, we are content. That means our mission is well and truly accomplished. Did you come here specifically to pick up Earthling emotions? No, we came here for the purposes of general Earthling research. But it appears to us now that emotions are one of the most interesting aspects. We will be submitting a, you call it, academic paper. Uncontrolled stimuli and reflexive neural patterns. Deep level communication in hive versus non-hive species. Wow, that's how you know it's serious research. I don't even understand the title. Amanda always was a brain family. That was your only mission, Amanda, right? If you're leaving, does that mean... Yes, Pearl and I did go on a date. Right, you're looking for love, aren't you? I was, I think I may have found it. Wait, wasn't the first date really a really short time ago? Just a couple of days. But I've been waiting a while, and I really think this is it. When I took up this mission from the hive, when I came to Earth, and during this entire process, when I changed, what I was hoping was that someone would see me for who I am. really think she does. That's so great, but I'm curious. Doesn't being in a hive provide that experience of feeling seen?
It does, and it does not. And in fact, we hope that it is something our research might improve. The hive sees thoughts and desires honestly, but it is not able to communicate the reasons for those desires. The emotions, as it were. We do not dwell on those, nor will we start to do so in excess. But it seems to us now that they may be worth conveying. At least to some extent.
Yes, what Amanda said is a part of it. I was very unaware of my emotions when I first came to Earth. And I was really bad at communicating clearly to others. In some ways, I still am. It will always be harder for me to grasp them than for most people. But when I started to understand them, I was both fascinated and scared, which is not an uncommon experience, I think. Excuse me. It's really not. It requires a good deal of courage to look at your emotions honestly. It certainly requires some time. And even more time to find someone who can look at them with you. Not get scared and take them as they are. Someone who can see you clearly and kindly. Kindly. It's a precious thing when that happens, huh? A rare and beautiful thing. Has that been your experience before? It definitely has. I almost forgot how much it mattered too. It's the Radica, dude. It definitely was. I almost forgot how much it mattered too. I'm lucky that I have good friends who reminded me of that. So does that mean you and Lua found some answers? Oh, the heck with it. I can't hold my tongue any longer. I'm sorry to interrupt your goodbyes, you guys, but Napas, I'd like to officially invite you to a little surprise ceremony, which will take place 3 days hence. And Amanda's just like, wow, that's some answers indeed. Yeah, taking a little time to think really cleared our heads. We had gotten bogged down in the details, in our own insecurities, to be honest. So we decided to make it simple again. No fuss, no massive expense, nothing like that. Just us and our closest family members. Whether we got them at birth or chose them ourselves. I am very touched, Mr. Bailey. Ah, come on, Namas. You know you mean a lot to the two of us, as does this place. Speaking of which, I also have Hyde's invitation here. A special invitation card for a certain someone. So I need to give that to Hyde. Well, Hyde and Gala's invitation, seeing how that's his obvious +1. What am I going to wear? I guess of honor. I got an achievement. Seeing how that's his obvious +1. Yeah. Would you give it to them when you see them? It would be an honor. Silver, Amanda. I don't have a card for you, but you're in the cafe family as well, so I'm sure Lua won't mind. Would you like to join us for the party?
A party? This is our first experience being invited to a party. It is 99.999% pleasant. And 0.001% disappointing that we have to refuse.
Yes, I truly appreciate the offer, James, but sadly we're leaving Seattle tomorrow. Really? That's more sudden than I expected. Are you going back to space then, Amanda?
Not yet. We are going on an adventure.
That sounds very exciting. It really is. Amanda and I are taking a trip through the country. And maybe even a bit further if we got time. We're basically going to be tourists.
Tourist is such a fascinating concept. Although our sibling explained it to us multiple times, we still find it very hard to comprehend. We always thought that traveling must have a mission, a purpose. But it seems that tourism is traveling with no other purpose than traveling, which is in essence circular reasoning.
So literal. It may well be, but it's still a lot of fun. In fact, I'd say that's the real purpose of touring. To have fun, to relax, to see beautiful things. To enjoy life, you know?
Enjoyment as a purpose.
Excuse me.
That is new to us, but we are 99.999% excited to try it out.
And so am I. I've never been out of Seattle since I arrived.
Excuse me.
I guess I was afraid that I wouldn't be able to blend in. That I would have to restart everything from scratch. Or knowing that you're here now, boss. That I always have a place to return to where I feel home. Where I'll feel home. Well, that makes me a lot less nervous. I'm very happy to hear that. Uh-oh, someone's looking at me. Hi. I think I should order a drink. Of course, what can I make you? I'd like it to reflect the spirit of our upcoming adventure. But I'm also in the mood for something sweet and soothing. So sweet and soothing, but with an adventurous kick. Yes, that's exactly right. Then how about some hot chocolate with something extra to make it fun? Ah, I'd love that. Hot chocolate with some sweetness and some spice would be amazing. I am using a guide on this one. Here's say 299.792.458 for light speed travel.
Oh, we like this name. It is evocative and adventurous.
Evocative?
Yes. Is the speed of light not evocative of great adventures?
The speed of light. Oh wow. Way to target your audience, Knuckles. Thank you, but do you like the taste of it? I love it. This is exactly what I wanted. It's got the spicy kick of ginger to start with, which keeps you on your toes. But then the honey makes it sweet and cold. In fact, it reminds me of York.
How does that taste remind you of us?
I guess he's saying that you're sweet, but with a strong character as well. That's about right. Messed up Bailey's voice right there. It's so terrible.
We do not entirely comprehend it, and yet we are pleased.
Well, that's settled then. Whenever you miss madness over, you can come here and I'll make you this drink. I'd like that. Thank you, Knuckles. Whoa! Whoa! Careful there. You don't want to spill a drink you enjoyed this much. What did he do? Oh, did he almost spill? Oh, you're right. I'm just so excited I can barely sit still. I can imagine. First trip across the country is a big deal. It is, but that's not the only reason I'm excited. Okay, that was quite the dramatic pause. I really want to know what you're going to say now. You guys seem to lead very interesting lives. Oh, not at all. I think I'm quite a boring person. With a secret society and an alien background. It's true that some of my life circumstances are a bit unusual. And this particular thing is very commonplace.
Our sibling is excited because his date will be joining us. And in fact, we must be fair and acknowledge that we may have misjudged her based on her lack of facial symmetry. Although Pearl's features are 9.231% different from left to right. We agree with her movie and analysis 99.999%.
Wow, hold on. Amanda, you have met Pearl and you talked about movies? And now she's joining you two on a holiday? How did any of that happen? watched Orc Westerns all together last night. Pearl likes them a lot as well. You don't exactly sound thrilled. Fortunately, she also likes space travel operas. I see. Learning couple compromises the hard way. I suppose so. Well, I'm glad to hear that she's met Amanda and that they got along. Does that mean she also knows where you're from, Silver? She does. In fact, I told her about that on the first date. Well, that's very brave. It's very hard to put yourself out there under any circumstances. To reveal something so vulnerable to someone you just met and are starting to like. It takes guts. And they're starting to like. It takes guts. You're very kind, but I don't think so. To be honest, I hadn't planned it that way. Although I have always felt safe here with all the regulars. I know that not everyone would be open-minded about me. And so I wasn't sure I'd say anything to Pearl that night. But as we were talking, I was so happy to learn more about her, about who she is. And I realized that I didn't want to have an incomplete picture of me. My past is a part of me. My goal is to find someone who sees me for who I am. And she needs to know about that too. And in the end, that was the right decision. Oh. Well, I will say that if she heard your story, and that changed how she viewed you, then she wouldn't have been worth your time anyway. That's fair. But still, even knowing that, I admire you a lot. The truth is, and this is a bit of a strange thing to say, I think I'm proud of who I've become. I want people I love to be proud of me too.
What is proud?
Proud is, for yourself, I think it's when you start to be satisfied with what you're achieving, especially if you have to fight to get there. For others, it's when you think of someone you care about, consider who they are and the way they're acting, and it just fills you with joy.
Ah, we see. Then we are definitely proud of you.
You got it. Tasty. I have to stretch a little bit. You two are a really sweet family. And so are you, Miss. And so are you and Miss Lua, Miss Williams. True, chosen families can also rock.
Yes, and when we met Peril, we came to a conclusion. There is no difference in nature expressed between a family that you are born with and a family that you acquire by choice. Both demand work and understanding. There may be minute differences in the specific process, but the bond appears to be 99.999% similar in the end.
So it is.
Okay.
Well, we should probably get going.
Yes, we must go pack.
First time I see someone get excited about that specific part. What Amanda really means is that I must pack. While she analyzes the earthling rituals of folding shirts, rolling up socks, and so on.
Precisely. This is further information for our research. We are thrilled.
Good luck, Silver. Indeed. Do enjoy your trip, both of you. I hope you'll tell us all about it when you're back, Silver. And I will. Good night to you two.
Kapew. Hasta la vista, Rangers.
Huh? Orc Westerns. Ah, bye to you too. There's never a dull moment in a cafe, Nicholas. I try. Speaking of which, would you like to hold some party or after party for your wedding here? I know it's not a very large space, but perhaps whether we like it? We'd love it. Honestly, I didn't want to impose, but there's no place that could be a better fit. I don't mind that it's not very large. It's going to be a small, cozy wedding. So this is perfect. It's settled then. Lua's gonna be over the moon when I tell her. In fact, I'm gonna go tell her now. That's a very exciting prospect. It really is. Thanks again, Nalpas. You're like a guardian angel. And on that note, I'm off. Good night.
Where's the teddy bear? The big teddy bear.
More like a guardian high party. Good night, Mr. Bates. Jingle beans. A warm drink with a kick for Christmas mornings. Also perfect against headaches on rainy work nights. Saturday, September 30th, 2023. Evening Whispers, Saturday, September 30th, 2023. ZXX20 virus vaccine booster ready for distribution. Nico Mimi driver crashes truck filled with catnip, suspected DUI. UFO previously spotted by Space Guard fighters, a very determined hot air balloon. Wow. Ooh. Good night. Nico Chow, I'm taking an easy day because self-care support. Don't forget to take good rest once in a while too. I told my wife that she needs to embrace her mistakes. She gave me a hug. Hello, Miss Aqua.
Hi, Nalpas. How are you?
Good as usual. How about you?
Honestly, lots of things have happened. Can I order something first, though?
Of course. What would you like?
Make me a cup of chai.
I believe I have masala chai, right? Masala chai, right?
Quemada. Quemada.
Huh. I think I haven't walked with Tea, Ginger, and Soy. Oh, no. Tea, Ginger, Cinnamon. Yay. I think I messed up Rachel and Lucas. I really think I messed those two up. Cup of massage high for the lady with eclectic tastes.
Thank you. It's delicious.
You're welcome. So you were saying?
Oh, right. It's just I've been busy working on my game.
Ah, I see. How's it going?
It's pretty difficult, but I'll manage.
I'm glad to hear that. How's that contract we talked about the other day going?
Oh, that. I rejected it, of course. There's no saving it, really, which is a shame. I truly liked their games, but with all the shady requirements they had, I could tell they looked down on us small developers. And the scary thing is, if I hadn't known what I'd know now, just because they were a publisher I loved a lot, I would have overlooked all that.
That's understandable, though. You trusted them not to take advantage of you. Oh, my eyes itchy.
Well, it has to be fair for both of us, right?
Oh, my eyes. That is so itchy.
Because at the end of the day, it's business, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Actually, I tried negotiating with them, because I wondered if they still had any good faith left. Don't tell Myrtle, okay?
Okay.
But as I expected, it really didn't go anywhere. Instead, they insisted they're doing me a favor since I'm just a small developer. And I wasn't thinking rationally or in business terms.
Oof. Doesn't sound like good faith to me.
Right? Considering the unfair conditions they were expecting me to accept, they could have at least been polite about it.
I doubt they care, though.
Yeah. That aside, Meadow is coming here soon.
Great. So you two made up already?
Yes, we apologized to each other.
Nice.
I know I was probably being a little confusing. I didn't explain the context or apply to the situation very well. But she made it clear that she understood why I was anxious. And she apologized for assuming. That really helped. Now she's helping me speed up development.
I'm happy to hear that.
Hey,
Hi, Meadow. We were just talking about you.
okay. Nothing too terrible, I hope. Nothing too terrible, I hope. Nothing too terrible. Nothing too terrible, I hope.
Don't worry, all the good stuff.
Anyway, sorry, now, boss. I won't be ordering today.
Why?
We don't have time. We don't have time. We're going to the expo cell, right?
Oh, you're right.
Expo cell?
We're hunting new parts for my PC. It's been a bit slow lately.
A bit. She's joking. It's pretty much in its death throes. If we're going, we're building you a whole new setup. But if you just want parts, I can always give you mine. But at this point, I'm not sure it'll be any help at all, to be honest with you.
Yeah. No, you're right. It's time to move forward with the productivity. I've been putting off upgrading things for a while now, so it really is time for a better setup.
That's the spirit.
Go big or go home.
Sorry now, boss. Seems like we have to go now. Thanks for the drink. I'll see you later.
Yeah, take care.
Safe trip and good luck. Oh, heard a chair. Let's see. I guess I'll go over today's checklist. Oh, it's... Hello? Well, hello, gentlemen.
Hey, no, boss.
Your boss. Nice to see you. Nice seeing you here, Henry. How goes it?
Good. I see you're doing good too.
As usual. What do you want to drink, Henry? What do you want to drink, Henry? It's on me.
No, that won't do.
He's a little spiky. Well, let's talk about bills later. So what will it be? You first.
You sure?
Sure.
Okie dokie. I'll have one STMJ, please.
Oh, I have the recipe. Man, my eyes so itchy. Why are my eyes so itchy? I need to light here, make it easier on my eyes. Milk, ginger, honey. STMJ. When is TMJ coming up? Oh, it smells so nice. Spot on. Thanks, my boss. You're very welcome. How about you, sir? Oh, it's my turn. Something with ginger, please. Anything else with that? Well, what would you recommend? Anything from your new tea line is fine.
Oh, I see you have a new selection.
Yes, we have leafy and hibiscus tea available.
Hibiscus, huh? You should try Te Jahe Rosella. It's pretty good for this kind of weather.
Sounds familiar.
It's ginger steeped with roselle buds, another name for hibiscus.
Anything else in it?
Well, it's a bit sweet.
Interesting. I'll try it then. Te Jahe Rosé. Hibiscus, ginger, and honey. I gotta give him the wedding invite. What's this? Oh, it's Bailey's and Lila's wedding invitation. Really? For Hyde. Oh. The date is really soon. Could you pass it along to him since I'm not sure when he'll be here? Okay, sure. Thank you. A parting cup of Te Jahe Rosella for you. Hey, Luna. What's that, baby? Like, you want some attention? You're such a good little kitten. My favorite baby. And my favorite little kitten. He's so cute. He's so cute, you are. He's so adorable. Thanks. What do you think, Henry? Does it look any good? Uh-oh. It looks about right. It smells good too. Try it. Yup, it's good. Glad I passed your impromptu test. So, what's been going on? Did I miss anything? Something happened, didn't it? You can say that. I think the officer is coming too, by the way. Alright. As for me, I'm just glad my fury is over. Are you okay, though? Well, I'm fine, as you can see. How are you managing, Henry? Did you get your checkup? I did. Rachel pestered me to get it done all week, so I had to do it. Good. There's no doubt I need to slow down. I can feel it in my bones. Time's a harsh mistress, as they say. Ain't that the truth? But I don't think you get to complain, though. Why not? You know my body isn't what it used to be anymore. Oh? I mean, compared to my prime, 50 years ago. No, I'm kidding. Truth is, my body doesn't hold up when I'm transforming.
You're like, Daddy, please give me a treat. I'm just like, but little kitten, I am playing games. I'm streaming. She's like, I don't care, I'll become a kitten.
Oh, is that so? Yep. The soreness doesn't go away as quick as it used to. It's harder to get up in the morning after all that. Like today. I know the feeling all too well. Especially in this kind of weather. Oh? It's like my body knows if a storm's gonna get worse. No weather forecast can match the accuracy of my joints.
Well, lucky for you, ginger is great for sore muscles.
Yeah.
Now something I. Hold on. Okay.
Hey folks. The man of the hour. Hi, Georgie. Not boss. Not boss. What did I miss?
Some very important weather talk.
Is that so? Sounds like I missed a ton then.
How are you?
Oh my. If you're talking about my case, well, I don't even know where to begin. Henry, you know nothing about what I'm about to say, right? No. What are we talking about? Nah, boss, you should have primed it before I got here.
Oh, my eye is so itchy. Oh. My bad. In my defense, I didn't know you were coming until Mr. Gowan mentioned it.
Excuses.
Hey, there's something else on that. Oh, there's cheese. Why is my eye bothering me today?
I'll explain it to Henry. In short, there's a string of car vending nearby.
Oh, thank goodness. And his eyes are wide.
So he's trying to figure out if the tree being gone has anything to do with the case. that's where we are now. Oh, I am so bothered today. Why? This happens every time I record. Every time I record this. Like, it's not just, well, actually, no, it seems like it's just a game. It's not, I'm not blaming the game. It's like every time I record something like this, it's just like, oh, why did the fan blowing dust on me? That's probably why. It could be it.
That's about it.
That's enough to take in. Anything new happened since?
Well, I tried something. I set a few candles where the tree was. I used my lighter and things happened.
Mind backing up a bit? Feels like there's a lot of context missing here.
Well, I'm warning you. Everything I'm about to tell you is real.
It'll sound a little crazy.
No, I haven't lost yet. Got it?
Loud and clear. I gotta take an allergy call. Holy crap.
I told Nabos about my lighter a while ago.
Sorry, my eyes are just killing me right now. I'm like having to hold one eye closed because it hurts.
How it might be connected to the fairy market we talked about before.
Really? In what way?
The lighter was my grandpa's. And there's a chance he brought it from there. He bought it from there.
Ah, interesting.
Yeah, what a coincidence, eh? Anyways, my daughter likes this sort of mystery stuff, right? After talking to her about what's been going on, she believed my lighter was the key to making sense of all this. And gave me some pointers. So, I went back there last night, to the spot, you know, to where the tree used to be. I lit a few candles there and put the lighter right in the middle of it all. Now, I'll be honest, it was spooky as heck. The air was still and I felt tension in my head. I wasn't sure if it was just me being creeped out or if there was something else going on. Whatever it was, I thought I should leave it alone. So I followed my gut and I got the heck out of there.
Then what happened?
It blew up.
What?
What do you mean, what? The lighter just blew up.
Well, what do you mean blew up?
Excuse me.
Yeah, I think we definitely need more context here.
Well, I didn't see it because I was walking towards my car, you see. But I heard it. Fatal! With a little whoosh followed by a couple of clink-clinks.
Patrol? What kind of sound was that?
You know, it's like something small and metallic blew up.
Wouldn't bang work better?
No, that's a shot. I wouldn't want to confuse you all with that. But stars? What is that? You know, a dog.
And then what happened?
Right, okay. Then I immediately looked back to see it had fallen over with its lid open. The flame, it was burning white.
Wow.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all, it freaked the frick out. I freaked the frick out. But before I could do anything, two small figures emerged from the corner walking towards the lighter.
Did they see you?
Yeah, they did. They inspected my lighter while I was just standing there. They asked me straight up. Then they asked me straight up, Is this lighter yours, guy? I said, yeah. Then I fired a question back. Are you the ones who have been messing with with cars around here lately? And they said yes.
Well, sounds like case closed. So they weren't ghosts?
Hell no. Thank God for that.
Then who are they?
Let's just say they were close friends of the deceased. They were part of the fairy folk, but I didn't expect them at all.
Didn't expect? Do you know them?
Kinda. In fact, they own the gnome noms near my place.
Oh wow. Did they know it was your car then?
Nope, because I only order takeout. And I usually walk there.
What was the reason for all the vandalism then?
It all started because of a broken promise. We have to start way back for that.
Oh god.
You remember why the tree was there in the first place, right?
Yeah? The tragic hit and run?
At the time, the court ruling practically let the driver off the hook outside the DUI charge.
Oh god.
Ugh. It's cozy. Well, it sparked a huge protest.
Good.
In response to it, the mayor at the time gave his word to the victim's family. He promised to keep the tree as a landmark for the community, and the vow was kept well after his tenure was over. But he died a few years ago, and we all know recently what happened to the tree.
I see. So it was their attempt to keep the memory alive, not just for their friend, but as remembrance of the injustice as well. After all the urban renewals the city's gone through, makes sense if the community that used to be there is gone by now.
That's right. There used to be a lot of veteran housing and low-rise apartments in the area. Now it's filled with never-ending projects.
You okay? Oh, yeah. Sorry. There's something about it bothers me a bit.
Like what?
Their unique disposition after they pass. It bothers me that their own memories are insufficient to ensure their existence. And by failing to remember, well, we, the outside party, will also gradually lose track of their existence. Just doesn't feel right to me.
I get what you mean. An odd erasure of existence. But apparently that's why they keep animals. The gnome noms owner told me they have a large mastiff living in their place. Others even take care of multiple animals at once.
Interesting. I suppose that's why some folk prefer living near the wilderness. But animals don't live long either. Right? But the erasure starts happening if they're completely forgotten, right?
Something like that, I guess. I'm not sure.
Right, okay. But doesn't that normally happen anyway? How do we pay respects or remember someone who died a long time ago? Like our ancestors, for example. It's our call, isn't it? Every April,
Every April, Rachel and I would visit my wife's grave. We used to visit her grandparents' graves too, when my wife was still alive. If our extended family was visiting, they'd join us. We'd clean our gravestones, bring food, and have a feast while catching up. There's how Nico Mimis honor the dead, and I'm sure other cultures have their own ways too.
Right?
I truly think continuing the tradition is something we do for ourselves, though. To remember the deceased and all the reasons they matter to us. So except for the weird erased memory part, it sounds on par to me. It's the effort of the living to remember the dead anyway.
You're right. Unless you believe in life after death, memories are for us, not for the dead.
Exactly. It would be great if we could all remember and help each other, because keeping track of any sort of history is a team effort. Since the best way to gain wisdom is to learn from the past, whether it's bad or good.
Yeah. Speaking of the Gnome Noms owners, though, what happened to them after all that?
Oh right, did you arrest them? Nope. Huh?
Are you going to let them go?
Not necessarily, but I got an idea on what I have to do. Right now, I'm just happy there's no ghosts involved. Still, it was truly something else.
Yeah, what a night it must have been.
It is what it is. What's up, big guy? Something on your mind?
No, nothing. A shame about that lighter of yours, though. Oh yeah, it's probably busted, right?
That's the thing. It works just fine, not even a scratch.
Really? Really?
But that thing blew up, didn't it? Like, pata! Heck, we even debated the sound effects and everything. As I said, it still works fine. So I don't know what else to tell you.
I see.
You want to know what I did? No. It's haunted. No, it's not. The thing is definitely haunted. What are you talking about?
The white flame is a bit unnatural, I agree. And I remember how you kept forgetting your lighter here.
I know. A man is allowed to forget stuff as he gets older, no? As for the blowing up, it was probably a well-timed bad chemical reaction or something. The thing is real old after all.
Oh my gosh. If that's the case, you might want to stop carrying it around. At any rate, I believe you now, officer. There's no such thing as coincidence, and indeed.
I still think it's a ghost, though. Shut it, Henry. Shush. In any case, mystery solved. For now, at least. Oh no, I think I have to go now. I didn't realize I missed multiple messages earlier because I was so engrossed in your story. Sorry to rush off. I'll see you all again next time.
Sure, safe trip.
Nice seeing you again, Henry. Take care.
Let me move over there.
You know, all that talking made me thirsty. You want anything?
I'm good.
Then one espresso for me, please.
Espresso? Huh. Coffee. Here you go.
What is it?
Excuse sorry. Goodness gracious. He's good. Gala. I think I really messed up Lucas and Rachel. Gosh darn it.
What is it?
It's Miss Riona's number. She asked me to give it to you. She said she can help you find someone if you need it, or if you need any information from her.
I see. Well, I'm sure it'll come in handy. Thank you.
Here's your espresso, officer.
Thanks. Great as always.
So what's next, officer? What's your plan after this? The end of this game.
Other than talking to him, I guess I'll focus on the rumors. Word's going around that cars are being messed up there.
That's kind of expected though, isn't it?
There's no point in adding to citizens' worries when the case is pretty much over. And I don't want bad press to paint over the area's history.
You're right. There's nothing like rumors without being stopped. They just spiral out of control. Yeah?
Time to leave, I guess.
Duty calls?
Something like that.
I suppose I'll do the same. It's quite late after all.
Thanks for listening to us, Napas.
The old men ramble. The pleasure's all mine.
Well, take care and see you later, yeah?
Have a good night, Dollboss. Safe trip too. Whew. After midnight, a whiff of old world charm, a soupçon of intensity, and a dash of fresh air for timeless late night celebrations. Whew. Sunday, October 1st, 2023. Evening Whispers, Sunday, October 1st, 2023. Vegan food on the rise. Gnome diet popular amongst young adults. Box office movie High Weapon hits astonishing $2 billion worldwide. What Generation Z really wants. An independent survey. Alright, let me tell my God chill first. Days delivery cut off time for no night shift. Look at what Murderous did, sneakily taking my super serious gaming face while playing Super Ball Pals. Look at so cute, it's so cute! Oh, that's so adorable! Aww. Super busy, see you tomorrow. Just saying hi. Just saying hi. Just saying hi.
Napas! Wait, Napas.
Miss Rachel?
Oops. Sorry. I'm just really excited. I've done it, Napas.
Congratulations. Done what?
The music I'm making with AJ. I told you about it last time, remember?
Oh yeah, you did.
I brought it with me. Check it out, will you?
Really? Oh, okay. Are you sure we can play it? What about NDAs and stuff?
Come on, you silly. We're the only ones here anyway. It'll be fine. I mean, the direction has already changed a lot, so...
Oh?
Never mind that. Just play it quick.
Oh, and I got achievement. First Love. Inspire Rachel with a special drink. Oh, I get it. Yeah. Let's called Sweetheart Latte. Let's go. Arami and Pikachu. Oh, Arami, Gendry, AJ. Oh. I actually really like this. I can vibe to that one really good. Wait, why is it? I like all of this songs.
What do you think? I was inspired by the drink you gave me. Sweetheart Latte, wasn't it?
That's right. You composed the melody?
With Arami? Yeah. So, like, I know with a name like Sweetheart Latte, you'd expect something a little more fun sounding, right? But hearing how you made the drink reminded me of something. Like a new love beginning or thinking about your crush. The sourness of anxiety and the sweetness of a promise. There are a lot of steps to keep the delicate balance going, until you get to your point where you decide to confess.
I think I see where you're going with this.
Yeah, just like the drink, right? It needs to be a perfect balance of ingredients and temperature to mix properly, doesn't it?
Or it would Carol, yeah. That's a really interesting take on the thing. There's just one thing I'm wondering about.
What is it?
If this is supposed to be your new single, wouldn't everyone expect to hear your voice?
I know, but I'm planning something. You'll see. How are you, by the way, boss?
Just fine. Business as usual.
Wait, I almost forgot. Did Dad come here last night?
Hendry? Yes, he did. He was meeting up with Mr. Gallup, actually.
Okay, that's good to know.
Why do you ask?
He didn't reply to my text last night, so I wondered what he was doing.
Ah, I see. Do you two not see each other often?
What do you mean? I just saw him this morning. We still live under the same roof after all.
Oh, what a surprise. I thought you'd have been raring to move out by the time you turned 21.
Well,
Sorry.
you're not wrong in thinking that. But Dad's getting older, you know. He's becoming forgetful too, so I'm a little bit worried.
Understandable.
And besides, we don't really have anyone else, you know. None of our extended family even lives in the States. So, as much as he's been a nag my whole life, I feel like I should watch over him for now.
Right. Hello, welcome. Good evening to you, Miss Riona.
Hey, Riona. I fancy meeting you here. Hello.
How are you?
Sorry, just a second.
All right.
Huh? Is she alright?
I'm not sure.
Oh well, I'll just get a drink first.
All right, what would you like?
I'll have a cup of milk, please.
Milk, milk, milk. Milk. Wow. Here you go, a cup of warm milk.
Thank you.
What's up?
Oh, nothing. Just remembered something. but it's nothing special, so don't worry about it.
Miss, are you doing alright? Are you alright?
No.
Uh-oh. Well, if she's sad, let's change it to a more somber tone, if that's the case.
I think I'm sad.
What's wrong?
That's right, Leona. What's wrong?
Oh no, she's crying. Why is she crying? No, this isn't.
I've been doing a lot of thinking. About what? About my situation. Have you ever felt like something you've been doing your whole life might be a mistake?
I know that feeling all too well. What makes you think that, miss?
My apologies. I did not mean to be so dramatic. Would you two mind listening to my scattered thoughts? Of course, let it all out.
Miss Rachel is right. Feel free.
After listening to the experiences you and Mr. Lucas had, along with my conversations with my boss and the regulars of this coffee shop, I have gradually realized over the past week that I'm severely lacking in awareness about many things.
Huh?
What makes it more troubling is it's likely that my ignorance was on purpose.
Ignorance? On purpose? What do you mean?
Miss Rachel, the position you hold today is a result of your efforts and tenacity. You honed your talent, but you did not shirk away from taking risks in order to succeed. Your knowledge of the industry has enabled you to successfully navigate it. And I greatly respect your ability to do so. Mr. Lucas also, although I do not fully understand his content, he is successful enough that people earn a living through his work. I am aware that I must require a great deal of courage and flexibility. To put it simply, I feel ashamed of myself because I may have become too comfortable with the status quo, to the point that I no longer strive to improve my situation. Are you really, though? I mean, you've been trying your best, right? I've been trying, yes. But I've been trying have I been trying my best? That's debatable. And about my intentional ignorance, I'm simply afraid.
Afraid?
I understand I have only a small chance of being selected for a role in a play. I really do. I understand it's due to my lack of network and the industry's expectations, along with my lack of a higher education, and for the simple fact of what I am. I'm truly fine with all that, I really am, because all of it is a pain I'm already familiar with.
Oh yeah. It's like feeling a constant pain and feeling so used to it that you just expect things to go terrible. That's how I was growing up. Just bad after bad after bad after bad after bad. That you just accept things to go wrong regardless of how good things like you just get blinded by the good things because it's like you have something bad and then something good comes possibly after that, but then something else even twice as worse, something worse than what was originally happening comes right after, and you just lose that sight of any optimism at all. That's what I was dealing with growing up. Then my boyfriend helped me see past that.
And perhaps somewhere in the deepest depths of my heart, I
having to face unfamiliar rejections again, having to get used to a new pain all over again. Just might be. Might be difficult.
I know how that feels. When you've gone through so much hurt and you think that it can't possibly get worse than this. That you feel like you've experienced it all in the worst ways possible, and then something else comes and screws things over twice as worse than what it was. And you have to get used to that new pain. And that's what throws people over the edge sometimes. That's what happened to me a couple of times. It's like I kind of gave up after a while. I just didn't expect any more good to come of anything anymore. Miss. I'm starting to get emotional about it.
I apologize for all this ruckus. I didn't mean to.
Miss Riona, would you please allow me to make you a drink? It's on the house.
But
Napas insists, right?
Right.
in that case, I'd like something made with blue pea, but no milk or ginger, please.
She wants something made with blue pea, but no milk or ginger. But according to the walkthrough, it says we want to also visit this coffee shop on this day, and you'll have to make a drink that tastes like sweet blueberry pie with hibiscus and mint. Hibiscus honey and mint. So I'll try that. Hibiscus is red though. Hibiscus, honey, and mint. Trash that one. Hibiscus, honey, and mint. Yeah, hibiscus, honey. Oh wait. Hibiscus, mint, honey. Nope. I guess not. Maybe it's blue pea, honey, and mint. Flower bed is what it's called. Here, I hope you'll enjoy it.
Thank you.
What's on your mind?
Right now, I'm rethinking my true motivation for doing all of this. The driving force behind everything I've done up to this point.
Well, what was it?
Huh?
Your driving force before you started questioning it.
I wish to break free from the shackles of prejudice, whether it's society's or my own. Not only for myself, but also for my kind.
I see. So it doesn't have to be opera, right?
Pardon?
Reaching that goal can be done a lot of ways. Like politics.
Huh? You're not wrong, but
That was just an example. Jeez. I admit being an entertainer is probably the fastest way to win people over. Did I even have that? But I admit being an entertainer is probably the fastest way to win people over. But that's not what you want to do, is it?
My heart trembles for the opera. That is why I wish to pursue it as long as I'm able. However, I believe it is also time for me to consider expanding my horizons.
Oh?
I simply do not wish to be trapped in my own fear forever. Although I do regret that my one-track minded efforts may have been in vain.
I don't think everything you've done so far is in vain, though. I always believe in sincere efforts. But never mind that. What are you going to do now?
I'm not sure. I already rejected Mr. Lucas's offer.
And Lucas?
He's an influencer who's been coming here recently.
Why does that name ring a bell? Oh, wait!
You know him?
Not closely, but I think we follow each other on Tomochill. If it's even the same Lucas, I mean. What was the offer for?
I was offered a spot on his new show. While he's still unsure of the format, his aim is to elevate underrated talents, to showcase and interview them in order to bring their work to the forefront.
I see. So what if you rejected his offer? Call him. Or text him and tell him you changed your mind. What's the worst that could happen? People are allowed to change their minds. If he rejects you, well, that's his loss, isn't it?
I'm not sure it'd be his loss necessarily.
Just do it. Text him.
Yeah.
Okay.
She winks. She's like, winky winky.
He responded.
What did he say?
He's happy I changed my mind, and he's going to text me later to talk more about it. It seems like he's in the middle of something.
At least that's one thing settled.
Yep.
Yes. Thank you. Although I regret my one-track mindset, I cannot say it's been entirely detrimental to my life, as it is a habit formed during my time living in a commune.
Commune?
We banshees used to congregate together in order to protect ourselves from the outside world. Each of us tended to have a specific role in the commune, and we all would work together as one, like gears in a machine.
Interesting.
I didn't know that.
But you left the commune, correct?
Yes.
Was it difficult?
No, because we're not a cult.
Sorry, I didn't mean it that way.
It's okay. The commune is simply a defense mechanism from the distant past.
So the reason we do not see a lot of banshees around, is it because many still choose to remain in the commune?
Right. The world still isn't kind to us. However, we are aware that eventually we must reopen ourselves to the outside world. It was for that reason I learned to drive.
You seem to be fond of driving.
I am. It's like having a mobile fortress, which is why I find driving calming.
Even in traffic?
Well,
A mobile fortress, huh? Never thought of cars that way, but that's interesting.
perhaps it's better if I go now.
Okay, I'll leave too.
If you wish, I can drop you off.
Really? I live pretty far from here.
It's fine.
Okay, I'll see you later, Nabas.
Safe trip, miss.
Thank you for your time.
My pleasure. See you soon. Oh, I got a little emotional with that as well, because I went through the same thing Riona was going. I suppose I'll wait another hour. Teh tarik. Tea with milk, mixed by pouring the two repeatedly between cups, originally from Malaysia. Monday, October 2nd, 2023. Evening Whispers, free of charge. Monday, October 2nd, 2023. Uses a Tomodachio's new stories feature and needs a longer duration. The piece of halfling advice that seared into my memory. Gobly Lab shut down. Research to finally stop experiments after 1,304 incidents. Wow. I am going to end it here. Oh, well, my power's out. So I drove him around while he was nursing his broken heart. Well, I'm gonna save it here. And I'm gonna end the game. Because I am going to be ending it here. According to the walkthrough, there's only 2 days. This day and one more day left. And so that would be the last episode. So this game's going to be coming close to an end. The next part that I do a stream on this will be the last one of this game. So I hope to see y'all there. So thank you all so much for enjoying this experience with me. And shouldn't be saying it like it's the last episode because it's not. But thank you all so much for watching and listening to me talk about this. I will see y'all later. Goodbye.